Hey everyone, welcome back to the Studio. Today I'm going to be recapping and reviewing Fuller House Season 5, Episode 12, and it's called Cold Turkey. Let's go and get into it. This was such a fun episode, so let's go. But first, a couple of announcements. First of all, I'm setting myself a goal of getting 100 subscribers by the end of July. I know that we can do it before school starts back up again, or if school starts back up again. But I know that we can do it if we start doing it. If you guys enjoy the videos I'm doing, whatever they're Fuller House, The Letter for the King, The Chosen, whatever they're doing, please subscribe because you'll get more content of those at different times. Whenever there's more news, I will talk about it. So yeah, so also please like this video so I know that you guys like these type of videos that I do. Comment down below your thoughts of this episode of Fuller House. Let's go ahead and get into it. Woohoo. Okay, so this was the Thanksgiving episode. My opinions on the episode personally, before I get into that, I kind of want to talk about the different holiday episodes of Fuller House or Full House in general. So I felt like Fuller House lacked from I did feel like Fuller House lacked from the original series. Well, no, Full House lacked from holidays at least. So Fuller House had seasons 2 and 4 were Christmas episodes. Season 2 is New Year's. Season 2 is Halloween. There were a lot of season 2 holiday episodes, and then seasons 2 and 5 were Thanksgiving. So that's kind of like how do I say this? Yeah, that is pretty much my opinion on this. And I really did enjoy this Thanksgiving episode. I thought it brought a lot of fun moments back, and I thought it was definitely the most out of not out of all of them, but it's definitely one of the most like Full House based episode, Full House vibed episodes that we've seen, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, go ahead and comment down below what you thought of this Thanksgiving episode. Did you like it better than season 2? You may ask me. I wouldn't say so. I really did like it, and I thought it definitely was more of a classic. I think I liked the last one because there were way more people at it, and I know that you can't really help that because of actors leaving the show, but I really enjoyed how this episode, I did enjoy the classic moments, but I just wish there were more people at it than just the family, and then their significant others, and just no one was really else was at it. I mean, it was just Danny, Jesse, and Joey, were like the other people. So I was just kind of disappointed in how they didn't include more people. And even though there was that classic moment of the car in the kitchen, which I'll talk about in my episode awards, I still liked the season 2 one better. Okay, so let's talk a little bit let's go ahead and get into the episode. So pretty much, Stephanie cooks Thanksgiving and argues with DJ and creates her own meal. So pretty much my opinions on this matter is I was disappointed in DJ for creating her own meal, and because the whole family was like, Stephanie, why do you want to do this? Like, because this is Thanksgiving tradition. I don't understand it. So pretty much Stephanie says that she still wants to do it because please believe me, and I feel like I am disappointed at how everyone like just did not believe in her, not even her own sister. And comment down below if you agree with this. It felt like Stephanie definitely did deserve a shot to cook, you know? So again, comment down below what you thought of like this scenario. I was disappointed in how it was handled. And again, so pretty much DJ, Jackson, and Max set up their own kitchen upstairs in the room, hiding from Stephanie. And Stephanie was like, "Okay, I got this under control. I don't need any help creating my first Thanksgiving dinner. It'll be like Danielle's first bite of solid food," and I really did enjoy that. But now I am kind of disappointed on how like DJ. I just did not like that relationship between the two of them in this episode. I do in other episodes because they're like the main sister relationship. I was just disappointed in how they it wasn't the best in this episode. So moving on to wait, no, there's one more thing I want to talk about. So the end result is that Stephanie does drive her car through the kitchen, but I'll talk about that like in the episode awards. But it does end up going good, and even though it wasn't right for DJ to do, I still liked that they had to explore that in a way, even though I was still upset overall. Okay, So the second point is Danny, Jesse, and Joey get locked in Uncle Monte's freezer. So this Danny, Jesse, and Joey all returned for the Thanksgiving episode of Fuller House. And I'm glad that they returned. Joey was in the episode 10, the triple engagement party, and he had a big role in that. But this episode was another one of those, all three of them hanging out, and talking about their lives. And we saw this in the season 2 finale as well. And so they got locked in a freezer. They went up to Uncle Monte's, and you know what? I really enjoyed this. And even though it might feel like a repeat a little bit of previous seasons of them like all being in the same room accidentally and talking, I would much prefer this rather than things that happened last episode that were repeats, like Ramona storming off when Jackson got the lead role in the school play. And Mac and Steve meaning Max Chesney runs away jealous. I thought that those were repeats, but I feel like we're never going to get enough of Danny, Jesse, and Joey bonding and talking about their lives because they were the main duo in Fuller House. I don't think that we're ever going to see it. I don't think we're ever going to see enough of that. And I feel like now I really, really, really enjoy their bond still. It hasn't changed really any, and comment down below what you think their bond, because it feels like it's like still the same. Nothing nothing humongous has done it. So that's kind of my opinion on the whole Danny, Jesse, and Joey thing. So again, do you like their bond? I like their bond. I feel like for a Full House bond, and it focused on them, and even now the bond is DJ, Kimmy, and Stephanie. I am glad that they're still focusing on that bond as well. They talk about, and I felt like it was hilarious how Jesse's hair started coming off because the gel like stuck. That was hilarious. I love this moment. It's between Uncle Jesse, Danny, and Joey. I feel like that's such a good bond. So yeah, again, comment down below what you think of their bond. I know I'm saying this a lot, but I feel like it's such an important bond. We should talk about it. Okay, so let's talk about the little final part of the episode, and that is, so Kimmy, Fernando, and Ramona do a Thanksgiving skit. I love these like Thanksgiving skits that they do, even though they do kind of get old a little bit. I feel like they're a lot of fun, and so that's kind of my opinion on the matter. So yeah, you can comment down below what you think of the Thanksgiving skits. What do you think of the whole Kimmy, Fernando, and Ramona things? I feel like that it does happen a lot. Every other episode there is a skit, but I feel like it is fun to see like them acting out like the pilgrims and all that kind of stuff. I think it does add some comedy. I feel like this was a comedy episode, and I really love like these kind of episodes. So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about our episode awards. So pretty much my favorite moment has to be Stephanie driving the car into the kitchen. I loved it. It was such like a classic moment from Full House. It happened in season 3, and yeah, it was like the exact same words, the exact same feeling, exact same like dramatic noise. I mean, maybe here it was a little bit more dramatic, and like it probably was a little bit more dramatic, but I feel like because this was one of my favorite Full House moments of all time, so I was glad that they were able to reincorporate in, because Stephanie was upset at DJ, so she went out and drove the car to the kitchen again. Was she doing it on purpose? I don't think so. I feel like I almost feel like they were doing it on purpose, because they referenced this incident in episode 10 and in this episode when they arrived in the new car, which does look the same. And I'm almost wondering, like, what is going on with like that car, because it was in the season 3 as well. I don't think I really understand. The car is one of the least of our worries right now when it comes to the show. But it was such a classic moment that I really loved, and how it was like the same, like people coming in like, "Are you hurt?" And like Michelle was like, "There's a car in the kitchen," but now Tommy's like, "There's a car in the kitchen." I just thought it was like the same, and I love that moment, and I'm glad that they're able to incorporate that into these final episodes. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish this episode. Favorite characters have to be Stephanie and the three guys. I feel like Stephanie, because she had her own centered episode, and I feel like because we get so much of DJ and Kimmy that we miss out on Stephanie. And this was such a Stephanie-related episode. Even though she's not the best cook, she tried, and I was still a little bit upset because everyone was looking down on her, even though because of her not good cooking skills. And people, it's like kind of like a main joke, like if Stephanie cooks, things are going to go wrong. But honestly, her food was pretty good, and Danielle had her first bite of like solid food, and I thought that was like really cool. I feel like I feel it because we didn't see the baby until this episode, and it was pretty cute. But so that's kind of my opinions on that. The most shocking moment is DJ going behind Stephanie's back and making a meal. I was pretty disappointed on the whole DJ and Stephanie relationship, and everyone being disappointed in Stephanie because she wasn't following up to Fuller House Thanksgiving traditions. I was pretty upset about the whole thing. My overall grade is an A. It was a good episode. I loved the classic moment of Stephanie driving the car into the kitchen. The only thing I wouldn't give an A plus because I was not a huge fan of the DJ and Stephanie relationship, with her going behind her back and making a meal because she didn't think her meals were good. And who knows, maybe her meals are even better than DJ's. Probably not, but like still. So yeah, that is pretty much going to be the end of my review. Comment down below what you thought of this Thanksgiving episode. What did you think of Stephanie driving the car into the kitchen and creating her own Thanksgiving meal? What did you think of the whole DJ and Stephanie relationship thing? What did you think of the Thanksgiving skit? What did you think of Danny, Jesse, and Joey getting locked into a freezer? A lot of stuff happened in this Thanksgiving episode. Again, I think I like season 2's a little bit better, but I felt like this was like I did really like this one too. So I don't really know, but go ahead and you can comment down below your episode awards, favorite moment, favorite characters, most shocking moment, overall and grade. So anyways, I want to thank everyone for watching Movie Studio. Again, let's get to 100 subscribers. We are at 93 right now. We are so close. By the end of the July, let's get to 100 subscribers. I know that we can do it. So anyways, thanks everyone for watching Movie Studio. Stay tuned for more videos to come. I love you guys. I hope you enjoy.